And Nakamura is in the event, as well as Renato Terry Lujan. I wonder who's going to be competing for first. And let's go. Avengers of Chess. It's like Marvel Avengers, but a rip-off version. Expectations, I don't know about expectations, but as far as goals are concerned, I'm going to try and break 2600. I got really close to it last time. So let's keep my pieces active. 95? Okay. No problem. See if I can... Hello, more props art cosplay. Welcome to the channel. Playing the Arena Kings today. It's a streamers event. I mean, anybody can play, but only streamers win prizes. And based on your final standing, you can get like cash prize or leaderboard points to qualify you for the finals. I'm already qualified for the finals. I'm just trying to improve my position. Oh, I messed up. If I just take, he plays Queen A4 check and wins my bishop on G4. So I'm going to try and mix things up a little. Knight D4. Now white wants to play like bishop E3, but then I just take on B2. So instead he plays knight C3, which is an overall sensible move. Now that I've got an edge in activity, I'm going to push my H-pawn. I don't know if this is going to work. In fact, it probably won't. But it's worth a shot. G5. Your rook isn't attacking anything. Rook E4. Okay, I get it. You're threatening knight A4. Can I play knight bishop here, knight A4? That's risky. So is literally anything else, though. I'm gonna take on D5. Then knight takes D5, queen to C5. I'm threatening to take here. Oh. I guess I have to retreat my knight. Didn't realize I could do that at first. Ah, so that's your idea. Okay. So you're gonna be up a bit of material. That's bad. But not the end of the world. There's still chess to be played. And your rook might just be trapped. I don't know. Yeah, this didn't go well. But we do have another GM in the event, Paul from St. Petersburg. Well, here's to the only non-Nakamura Grandmaster. Hope he puts up a strong showing. It's kind of repetitive with Nakamura winning every week. Oh, brother. I'm considering just resigning. That might be the best course of action. Yeah, I'm just resigning. That hurts my rating chances, but increases my event chances because I actually get to play another game. Could I have timed it any worse? Alright, 4. Most late joined. I've played him before, but okay. You got some mainline Gearsty and Jetto theory. Black keeps an eye on the C2 pawn because, you know, it's really uncomfortable and annoying for white. You need to defend that all the time. Also, Black has bishop c4 as an idea. Interesting. I'm gonna go queen d6. c3, and now I'm considering knight a2, d5, knight takes c1, knight takes c6, knight takes e2, or knight b3. It's playable. Also, right now I've got bishop b3 as an idea, so I think he has to go for d5. But I don't think it's any good. The point of this move is to exchange his dark squared bishop, and that was a success. Awesome. Which would weaken his position. And now I'll just target the a4 pawn, clearing the e file for my rook so I can go rook e8. Okay. I feel like I've got positional edge here. White can't contest the d file because of my annoying bishop, so instead he's got to go for something different. c4, alright, he's trying to trap my bishop, but that's not going to work. Let's make, yeah, queen c1, rook d2, yeah, I'm good. Gotta make sure this isn't vulnerable to any strong attacks. Okay, queen b4. Gotta make sure I'm not blundering any tactics. I am much better here. Now bishop h6 just piles on some more pressure by attacking his weak knight. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Bishop f1. Tricky. I think I'll retreat my rook. Can't afford to spend too much time, but I also can't afford to let him escape. Alright, I think I may have this. Rook d1. You can't take because of a pin. Wait a minute, you can take with your queen. I'm not sure if this is any good. Definitely not bad for me. Alright, I'm gonna take on c4, attacking the rook. I think I can just take here. Don't really have any good discoveries, and here I'm attacking your bishop. This is interference. I'm gonna see how you take back. Right, I'm pretty sure white's better, but I should be fine. It's just perpetual, isn't it? Where I win that pawn, and then I feel like I'm better objectively. So I'm probably gonna lose this game on time. Unless I can force perpetual. Oh crud. I'm gonna flag. It's confirmed. shoot. Oh shoot. Yeah, come on. That hurt. So much better. Wait, what the heck? My blitz rating went up in between the games. What? I think my last opponent might have gotten banned. I'm gonna check that out. He was banned after he played me. He was just flat up, straight up banned. Was I his last opponent? Yes, I was. I was his last opponent and he just got straight up banned. How did we again? Oh yeah. Wow. Cheat detection in these things is just off the charts. I had no idea. Okay, so 0 out of 2 going strong. What on earth is happening? What the? Okay, just.com is weird. It's glitching all over. I'm gonna reload. Okay, back to normal. No idea what was happening there with my layout. Wait, what? Oh, it's not stuck. You have queen takes f7, which is kind of winning. However, now it will be trapped. Congrats, you noticed. Okay, so now I'm gonna attack c2 a couple times. White can never play bishop e4, and his queen's just stuck on h5, so his position isn't as good as it looks. Welcome back for Twitch. Yeah, it turns out my round 1 opponent was just straight up banned immediately after the game. Unfortunately, I know Bukor is legit, so. I don't rewatch mine, but I do like to rewatch my opponents, see what they were thinking about. Sometimes it's entertaining if they made a particularly horrible blunder. Okay, White wants to play bishop to e4, so I think it's best if I play something preventing that. I cannot play knight c5 because of b4, it doesn't make any sense, so I'm gonna go just f5. I'm sacking an exchange, I'm just done with this. I will end your attack. And now you're gonna win that pawn anyway? That's not good sportsmanship. clear that I'm desperate to end your stupid attack, so why do you just take advantage of it like that? Not cool, man. I'm gonna start this event out with 3 losses. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is ridiculous. Not the best start. Arena Kings is always rough when you start the event on a rating high. Zenzo. Prepare to lose. I managed to completely outplay Bukar Sulub and then just lost. It's a stupid B1 move. Sometimes opening books can be tricky. It's not easy to tell what level they're marketed at in a lot of cases. Well, I think White just made a mistake. Pretty big one. Can I go Queen B4? Or should I go E5? I think I'm gonna go E5. Because now I got Knight F4 as an idea. In addition to E takes D4. Thanks, cool kids. Being really messy? I don't think I need to. I'm just a whole lot better here. I mean, he can't even castle now. And if he goes E3, then I can go Knight E3. Knight D1. Alright, so you're preparing, B3, I guess. How can I increase my initiative? Well, maybe Rook D8, B3, Rook takes D1. Seems super drastic. That's something I want to do unless I have to. But maybe I have to. Hey, Metal Eagle. How are you? Okay, maybe I'm gonna go. I think I am going to play Knight F4. The idea being, it clears the D4 square for my queen, and if he doesn't take it, well, he does, so that's just moot, but I'd get the E3 square. So now White can't castle either side. He can try C3, but then Queen D3 is very annoying for him. He may be up a pawn, but I have a ton of compensation. Also, Queen F6, Queen D2 just loses. You can't allow my queen that deep in your camp and live. Alright, Rook B1. That might mean he's intending to move his knight. I'm gonna castle. And right now I'm threatening F5. Or just push away my knight. Can I go F5? Takes, Queen E3. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go knight e5. So now if queen e3, I take on f3, and then take on g5. I'm a pawn up in a really nice ending. If he goes c3, I can go knight d3. But then after king f1, is it just an exchange of queens? Even so, I think I have an edge after just retreating. Anyway, now I play f5. If he takes on e6, f6, I take it. Queen takes f6, knight d3, check wins the queen. So white retreats the queen, that makes sense, I'd provoke a weakness, except he's probably just play queen c3, so I'm gonna go queen d6. We're both running out of time, and I can't afford to think too long. If he plays queen d2, I take it and then take on e4, with even material and a lot of pressure. Alright, I think I have to play knight g4. Queen d3. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Because I feel like I get a lot of play for this. I can take. Because if you take back, I check and win the rook. Oh, but I have 24 seconds, so I gotta go fast. Pawn up, huge advantage. Just convert it. And again, I was winning against Vukar, and that got me nowhere, so... Wasn't as much winning, it was just, like, much better. But still, it's not fun to be much better and then not win. I know this theoretical endgame. White has no hope. I just studied this. Of course, I can't do it perfectly. There's little time on the clock. You simplify, but I'm still winning. I'm still winning. Not just on time, too. Arena Kings is glitching. Weird. What? Why is my chat so high up? This is ridiculous. Stupid. Okay, we're gonna play a d4 system. He plays some weird a6 line. I have one win, so I really gotta catch up. This is a very slow event. I played a cheater in round 1. That's not the best way to start out the event. And for those of you just saying he's just mad, it was an actual cheater. He got banned right after our game. And black just loses, because if he blocks the queen, he obviously loses. Knight g7, knight takes e6, knight takes g7, wins the piece. Hey, that was fast. GG. A-boy415. Okay, this guy's number 3. Poor kid. Yeah, it's called the Austrian attack against a Pierce. And I'm sorry about the layout. It's glitching today. It's not at the usual height. And UNC, wow. He's back in action. 5 wins in a row. Probably all scholars mate. Alright, so anyway, I'm up a pawn with a huge positional advantage. No. I think I double adopted him at one point. Attacking the rook. Black's position is very unpleasant, if not just horrible. Queen e5, king f1, and my king's safe behind the doubled pawns. I'm not concerned about queen takes b2 because I take back, takes rook b1. I either take that pawn or that pawn, and they're both important. Also, your knight can't go anywhere. So that's not very pleasant for black. F4, interesting. I'm just gonna take. It takes an e4, I have mate in 2. Please take an e4. Other than that, I just have. Oh, thank you! Hey. Lost a 5-game win streak because he got matched up as a 2500 as black. That hurts. Haru lost? Okay. See what he goes for. Queen's Gambit declined. Alright, solid choice, solid choice. Let's see how well you know it. Alright. I'm gonna go for a fianchetto. The exchange variation with knight ge2. How is that a fianchetto? I can't talk. I know this variation is supposed to be a little bit good for black, but there's still, of course, a ton to play. What are you doing? I'm not going to blunder checkmate. You're just misplacing your queen. You can take in g3, but h3, but it's not going to lead anywhere. Alright. 21 points is still first place. It's just more people there. Okay, I'm gonna go knight d6, attacking everything. Here's rook d8, keeping everything defended. Just double rooks along the f-file and attack f7. Hope he blunders it. Seriously though, I think I have a good position. Black's got good squares for his pieces, but they're already on them. So yeah, c5. Maybe, oh yeah, I probably should have taken on b7. But we'll see what he does in response to this. Okay, sweet. I get this. This is a mass liquidation. There's like a lot of pieces being exchanged, but I get the better of it. Wait, I think I can take here. If you, oh shoot, it's check. All right, I just blundered away the game against an 1800. Alright, I'm gonna somehow do this. I got this. Easy win. Queen f4, okay. Okay, slightly discouraging. Okay, a5. Rook d2, king g3. Knight takes g2. a6. I definitely have it. Black doesn't have Rook E2 because his knight's in the way. Hilarious. Let's see, are you going to go for a draw? Are you seriously going to go for a draw? Well, I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving you the draw. It's hilarious. What the heck are you doing? You were supposed to try to win. Oh, shoot. Okay, he was. Gonna be as tricky as I can. Set my tricks level to moderate. Wait a minute. Holy crap. Holy crap. Knight D8 is the Knight D8 was the only move to win. My opponent just put a frowny face and this really little frowning emoticon in the chat. I won that. I won that. What on earth? How? I did not deserve to win that. Mikhail Tal, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. Ow. I blundered 2 knights. And then he stopped my pawn. And not only, and then we exchanged rooks, so he's up 2 knights. And not only was he unable to stop to win, he was unable to draw. The win streak continues. Against all odds. Just ridiculous. I feel really bad for him now. Alright, now, got an interesting, we're gonna get a hanging pawns position, where I've got the bishop pair, but he's got knights and a bit of pressure. Thanks for the clip, for Twitch. Appreciate that, I'm gonna open that window. Oh, whoops, sorry. Did I open that in the same window? I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Alright, so anyway, I think we got an interesting game here. If he ever takes on c5, my bishop should promise me enough counterplay. Sweet. Gonna try bringing my rook to, I think in this structure it makes sense to bring my rook to b8, although it isn't very typical. It does attack the weak b3 pawn. That's just ridiculous. And Nakamura's right behind Paul from St. Petersburg. Are they playing? That would be awesome. I'm gonna go rook d8 in case I manage to make this work. Who's Hikaru playing? There's my game. So many games. How far down do I have to scroll down to see the top player's game? Alright, he's playing Vukovar. The ridiculous thing about Nakamura's performances. He's so high rated, he only plays high rated players, and yet he still crushes them. I'm probably one of the easiest opponents he gets. Anyway, I'm letting him have the pawn, because I feel like I should be able to create enough counterplay. Alright, he doesn't take it. Alright, so it should be a bit better. Yeah. It's just level of chess is just so much higher than everyone else. It's just incomprehensible. Alright, so bishop e4. Point of this move is to make this more difficult. If he takes the bishop, I just take the knight. If he takes the knight, I take on g2. Yeah, he's studied a lot. He definitely worked very hard to get where he is. I think it's just ridiculous. Because, you know, you never really realize how much better the top players in the world are from you until you play them. And you finish the game and you have no idea how you lost. It's crazy. As long as I don't blunder back rank mate, I should win this game. Okay. 17th place. Yeah, in my first ever game against Hikaru, I actually got a winning pawn endgame, but obviously I couldn't calculate it because it was 1 minute. So, I lost. Just defeated Hammer, nice. Yeah, Hikaru, I mean, nobody should feel bad about Nakamura beating them, except maybe Magnus. Because Nakamura is just ridiculously strong, especially in speed chess. Even Magnus can't complain. Yeah, I know, Yeah, he just plays, like, you know, so accurately and so fast. I think one time he blundered against me, I reached a draw in endgame where he had literally a pawn and a bishop against my bishop and pawn, and I still managed to lose that on time. I've got that clip on YouTube. In fact, it was very painful. Anyway. It should be in the link underneath my Twitch if you are watching on PC. I don't know about mobile. It used to take you to the wrong channel, but I fixed that. No problem. Yeah, I upload stream replays, and I'm gonna start uploading like actual original content, but it's difficult to find the time to schedule video making. And I don't want to have to cancel a stream for it. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. Just trying to slowly and steadily grow it. So anyway, yep, sunglasses. I'm gonna go b6. If you take and take, I can take on c6 and then b4. And there I go c5. Now you can't take on c5 because I take on e5. Or can you? No, I take on d1 first. What? You take, and then you're planning to take on b6 and then e7? Interesting. Alright, I'll take back on c5. I believe you. I don't just believe you, I calculated it out for myself. Because my calculation is truth and his is just an idea. Let's go bishop d4. Both our pieces are awkwardly placed, but I feel like mine have better potential, because I can bring my bishop to the long diagonal immediately, and if he's not careful, I just play queen d3 check, because his pawn is pinned. Just as I said it. Alright. That felt good. Alright, so this guy... The timing, though. Alright, so... I've beaten IMs before, but this guy's a really tough customer. He played in the Pro Chess League and was like the MVP for whatever team he was on. Can't remember. Anyway. I feel like this type of position, white's usually just consistently slightly better. But that's just it. Slightly. Black has a lot of play. I'd like to be able to move my queen away from the f3 knight at a point when bishop takes f3 would be bad. So if he like plays queen d7, then maybe I can do that. Okay, now that he's taken on c4, bishop e2 becomes a perfectly reasonable option. I think if bishop takes f3 might have been good for black. Okay, hang on. Can I go knight e5? No, knight takes e5. That stinks. Alright, let's go d5. It looks kind of weird, but I'd like to be able to play queen d4. Okay, knight a5. Do I go forward with queen e4? Or do I play... It make more sense just to go for that, but no, then the pawn hangs. Ugh. So bishop a5. Now I want to play knight takes e5, but rook takes e5 is a very nice response. Oh, brother. Wait, is this good? Knight takes a2, queen takes a5. Thought I blundered, but he might have. That's a piece. That's another piece. Can I take it? I think I can. Rook takes e3, nice try. A draw? I'm not taking a draw. Why would I accept a draw? Let me ask you that. Alright. d6 and bishop d5. Just in time. Rook f5, queen e4. It's really good for white. Because I just take on h4. And resignation! Sweet! I didn't lose against the 2700. And that's 2601. That's 2601. 2601. New all-time high. Is he gonna lose by forfeit? I mean, I'm not complaining. They changed the rules to make you wait longer. Makes sense. Ordinarily, you just lose like 16 seconds in. Maybe some people complained. I won! Alright. That was very effort. That took a lot of effort, but I managed to eventually pull it off. Alright, so we're up against another 2600. This guy is 2 points. Formidable competitor. Player typical. Games Gambit. Client exchange variation. He's playing this weird line that a bunch of people played against me online. Thanks, Metal Eagle. Took forever. So this is just an interesting position that I like playing. But it's a bishop pair, and black has a couple of problems. I mean, of course, black has good things about its position, too. Hang on. That can't be good. Wait, can I play bishop g6? That would be so awesome. But then he takes on g5. Does that work? g6, bishop takes h4. Queen e2, h takes g5. Alrighty then. Glad I noticed that its rook is on the h file, else I would have taken back the h1. Yes, that. Now I can. I feel like I have a slight edge. Maybe I can increase that with a central advance. I don't have to hurry because he can't castle. I can take. Queen takes f5, knight d6, you lose. Now I can take with the rook, can't I? Although I don't think I should. Yeah, maintaining the rating's a little bit harder, but step 1 is breaking that. Alright, let's go king b1. I need to play a little bit faster if I am going to actually win this game. Alright, so queen c5, I think I can just take. Wait, no. Then I lose my bishop. Glad I noticed that. He's gonna play queen e5 probably, and I'll just have to take and take on b7. Hang on. Can I take immediately? Takes, check. King at g8, check. Holy crap, takes, check, check. 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 Can't find a win. Shoot, I have to go for it anyway. Shoot. I just have to go for a draw. Shoot. Yeah. That breaks my streak, but at least I got a point out of it. I spent way too much time calculating that, meaning I couldn't even go for any of the alternatives. The problem with my position was that black was threatening to liquidate with queen takes b2 check and end up with an extra exchange. Alright. Hey, at least I didn't lose, right? So, we're gonna go queen g4. Target the g7 pawn. Probably go a3 and force bishop takes c3. You're going for some weird sacrifice line. It shouldn't work in this variation, though. Nicely done. Yeah. New rating barriers are... They may just technically be just another rating, but once the hundreds value changes, it's got a huge psychological impact on the player. I've got an excellent position here. He has to take back with the f pawn. If he takes back the h pawn, alright. My opponent is not bad. If he took back with the h pawn, though, just leave the h pawn open for h5 and probably mate. And Naka's got 10 out of 11 in a row. Did I expect anything less? No. Alright. Probably just, I sacrifice the f2 pawn, you don't take it, that's fair. I'll just play h5. I mean, for example, 1199 feels different than 1200, even though there's 1 point apart. Threatening rook takes h6, and now you just lose a pawn. Sure, you do get f2, but I get knight c7. Wait, I don't think I do. Alright, in order to avoid too much counterplay, I just gotta do that. Yeah, when it belongs to your opponent, I mean anything. And A-Boy415, you gotta give him credit, even though I ended up defeating him and making him lose his streak, he's still up in here with everyone else. I've got a much better endgame. This should be just a matter of technique. I just infiltrate with the king and have nothing. Position sucks. Bring my king to d6. Even if you check me on c7, I just go king d6. Yeah, unfortunately you happen to lose rating points occasionally, which... I guess it's a good way to view the number. I mean, it's just a number. It's a reasonably accurate way to depict how strong a player you are, and Lex losing the rook. So, please resign. That would be very kind of you if you just give up. Well, you don't trust my ability to win with an extra rook? Fine then. Okay. I'm not letting you take anything. 8. Ukbar, okay, this is revenge time. He's playing a Slav. I don't think this is what he played last time. But I'll be willing to fight it. He plays mainline. And Morozevich is g5. Okay. f6. I think in response to that I play knight e3. I am not entirely sure what I'm doing, which is probably bad. Let's go queen c2. Castles. Okay, now he's less likely to play g5, so I can stop watching out for that in particular. However, I think I can just go for this. Giving him something to think about. Yeah. Just because you once belonged to a rating class doesn't mean you always will. I like the endgame better in this type of position because it's less confusing. There are fewer pieces hopping all over the place. But there's still too many. I'm gonna see if I can force him to play g5. g6, okay. He's scared for the safety of his king. That's probably a good thing to be scared for. I have to consider thinking about that every once in a while. Interesting. I'm gonna keep my knight in the center. But I don't know how to improve my position. This is weird. This is a weird type of position. I'm just gonna play king f1. No idea what I'm doing. This is weird. Right, let's go here. Knight. I'm gonna go knight b3. Unless I can counterattack. Now you got knight d3. And nice, okay. Ouch. Why is Vuklor such a difficult opponent? Probably because he's 2800. But I'm just gonna start playing anyway. He plays the Austrian attack. Okay. This is a pretty rare sideline. Alright, so white has a space advantage in the bishop pair. Big one, 319. How are you? Why is it so buggy? Okay, apparently I can't view the chat. Figured it out. No viewing chat. So anyway, I'm in 11th. Shouting. Oh, okay. That's more players than I'd like. So let's see if I can get another streak going. I'm gonna target G3, open up the diagonal for my bishop. Can I take an f4? Takes f4, bishop e5, bishop g3. I don't think I should. I can play bishop d4 though. Put my bishop on a slightly more annoying post. G4, now can I take? Is it justified? I don't think so. I'm gonna just retreat. Back to G7. Okay. He's got a lot of extra space. But hopefully with this maneuver, I will be able to fight back. It's taking forever though. I should be able to break through objectively. Finally, I'm getting some. Even if I have to sacrifice a pawn for it, it's still something. And that is more than I've had for the rest of the game. Hey, welcome back, Ribbon Series. How are you? G8. Maybe. Oh. I forgot when my king was on f8. That was a mistake. Okay, now my position is completely and utterly lost. Change the bishop should help, because now white has to work to get the win. If he's not careful, I might just bring my pieces in the rear to his position. But I have a feeling he's going to be careful. He seems to be pretty firmly 2690. Right, can I maneuver my knights to the e5 square? I think I can. Squishy. Yes, that's a great name. Pretzel Rocks has weird names for their songs. Yeah, it's protected. I can resign. I need to get wins! I need to earn wins. Without regard there. I'm gonna do some open Sicilian. You play Queen d6, that is weird. I don't think you're supposed to play Queen d6 there. You can take on c3. I'm not scared of you giving me doubled pawns. It just makes my position really good because it starts with it. Black can go ahead and take on c3. Probably shouldn't have allowed that, but I take c5. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a pawn. Yeah, my opponents knew the opening better than I did. Oh crud. Gotta get inventive. Have to exchange queens. It's awful. All I can do is not exchange pieces and hope that it somehow works. Okay, you gotta play rook a7 now, okay. So a4. More pieces, more confusion. And confusion means that a second or third result might be possible, other than a black win. I have a feeling this is just really awful though. That's way too many minor pieces. Take Winston. Just defending a dead lost on game. Should probably resign. Even a draw is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna resign. Well, it's 15 rating points from that. My mic is low? Here. I'll turn up the volume a little bit. What's up? I should be a bit louder now. Queen e3? What? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna play a5. I see nothing preventing me from going for the attack. It's really strong. Yeah, go ahead. Well, I suppose the phrase quick question in itself is a quick question, assuming you put a question mark ahead of it. It's two questions. Hang on, okay, so here I got knight g4 and h6. Gonna up a piece. Guinness World Record for quickest question. 0.1337 seconds. I'd be careful about pointing things with decimals in the chat, because it actually, Twitch treats it as a link. You can click on it and put it, and it will just take you somewhere. Alright, h6. Knight takes g6. Aha. It worked. Is it a threat? That's an interesting question. Is it a threat to tell someone what goes around comes back around? It would be classified as a threat if you say it in response to having been, like, assaulted, I guess. But if somebody just, like, you know, I don't know, beat you in a game of chess and you said that, I don't think that would be a threat. Just be like, I'm gonna beat you next game, yarg. Good question. And I like that move from a perspective of opponents. Insulted, okay. Probably depend on the way you were insulted, and I'm not sure if that's like a valid response to an insult. It's like, let's go here and back to f6. I just win. You can't avoid the queen exchange without making another concession. Also, a4 is coming. a4. It's coming. Beware. Not much wearing will do to help. Wearing is a word. I mean, even if he's aware it's gonna happen whether he's aware or not. Chess does have an interesting community. I mean, it's a pretty cool community, for the most part. Friendly people. Sounds like a threat that is against Twitch's terms of service. Well, most likely you get a warning for that. Well, if they were saying worse things than that, obviously they're not going to report you, because they are going to come out of it bad as you might come out of it bad and looking bad, and they are definitely coming out of it looking bad. So, and I don't think that's anything bad to say. I mean, if it's a saying, so I don't think it can be classified as a. I mean, I don't think Twitch would consider it. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about that too much. I mean, if what you're saying is true, that guy's definitely not reporting you. Mate. That took forever, but I got it. And top 3 are distancing themselves from everyone again. Figures. That's the only prizes. Checkmatery. Another Pierce. The thing I like about this opening, it's solid enough to play up, and it's, you know, dynamic enough for playing down. You don't get a boring endgame in that you have to play for 5 hours in classical chess. Or just like the full 6 minutes in flips. Oh, UNC is still going strong at 37 points. That's more than me. Congrats. So this is actually, you can do the fork trick and it appears. It's more common in e5, but... Oh, did he disconnect? How long until he forfeits? Oh, he reconnected. Dang it. Oh, glad I didn't pre-move queen c7. Legitimately considering it. d5 could be to queen c7. Probably bishop g4. d1. Just keep my pieces nice and active. See what happens. It's not boring. I mean, I've got some counterplay against the center, black, and some active pieces, plus a central majority. Yeah, I had a really good arena. I had 2 good arena kings in a row, and I just broke 2600 for the first time this tournament, but then I lost against 2100. So, trying to get back up. Super FM. Yeah, I think that title belongs to one random. It's spent over 3,000. Both bullet emblems. Yeah, he's a Magnus Carlsen of FIDE Masters on this site. Alright, so this is tricky. But I do definitely have winning chances. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for King E4. Because I'm an idiot. And I missed that G6 would be hanging. This 2000's a 2000. He's just exchanged a bunch of pieces and is hoping for a draw. Not that uncommon. Well, maybe a bit underrated. Possible, no, for sure. So King E4, I'm bringing my king into your side of the board. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna take my pawn? Fine. I'm gonna take yours. All of yours. Fast pawn. I'm going to use the c3 pawn as shelter and promote the a pawn. c4, nice. Queen d4. Also, e5 serves as shelter if it turns out being a race. Ooh. Let's repeat the position, but without the h pawn. And then play b6. Now my king's shielded by all the pawns. And I can play for... Oh, queen d5. Again, a nice move. Yeah, I'm starting to believe your theory that this guy is underrated. Let's go king c3. If you take, I take back, and my pawn's much faster. So, 4... a4. We both queen, but I get the c pawn, and I should be winning now. Another queen endgame. Alright. I eventually beat him. Took forever, but I got him. And now we got this guy who's number 5 in the tournament, but only 1500. They're going to be very upset if I lose this game. Alright, so bishop retreats and then knight d4. Actually, I have a different idea. I'm gonna go queen g7. h3. Okay, maybe my idea wasn't so good. Who knows, maybe you'll see me get very upset. Bishop g6. h5. You can take an f6. Make things interesting. Or not. Alright, my opponent's been playing pretty well. Drive for some exchanges because I'm up a pawn. Exchanges are good for me. I'll continue with king b7. Bishop bear is not that effective here. And you can exchange the opposite colored bishops, but you know, the rooks are on the board, and rooks actually make opposite colored bishops a much more dynamic factor. They're not just boring drawing pieces. Actually lead to a lot of decisive results. Because with rooks, the initiative becomes an important factor. With just kings and bishops, it's not that important. You can't really create a decisive attack with just those pieces. But with the rook, it's becoming a reality. Retreat. So, white's doing a good job defending, but now I'm going to bring my bishop to e6, where it's going to be much better placed. It's defended by a pawn, and it influences the king side, queen side. It said king side because that's where the kings are, but that's not correct. He's been putting up pretty stubborn defense, and the game's taking a lot longer than I would like. But now, once the rook's sidetracked, I can push the f-pawn. And I think I can even, I'm going to even play bishop d5, just completely cutting off the rook. Okay, c4, I want you to move your bishop. Ha! Got him. Please go king d4, that would be very nice of you. Sweet. Alright. Another win. What on earth? It's getting smaller every time. Okay. So we got a Slav defense. A semi-Slav. You're gonna go for a Botvinnik? No, you're gonna go for a Queen's Gambit decline. That's fair. Not everyone likes the complete insanity of the Botvinnik variation. Let's go. C1. opening's kind of tricky. You have to play with very slight advantages a lot of the time. 11th, still behind UNC by 1 point, but overall, good. English. Please go knight d7. Oh man, you made a good move. The position's roughly even, but both sides have their pluses. Why is that? Oh, that's not good for you. You gotta take with your queen. That's the only safe move. Although I guess it worked out for you in the end. I feel like I'm a bit better placed to apply pressure on the queenside pawns than black is too. Same. Whoa. Might not even have any queenside pawns after that. Takes, check on c1, bishop f1, bishop d3. Yeah, I guess it works. Or does it? I play f3. You're gonna play bishop c3 probably. Queen c1. Bishop b7. It's weird. Yeah, I think your tactic was justified. Queen c1. Got a pin. No longer have a pin. I'm gonna keep pieces on because I want to win. If he plays like queen d7, I have knight c5. Knight d5. Okay, that's pretty challenging, but I can go e4. And now I have queen d6. Knight e3 looks annoying, but your knight's kinda unstable there. And might just be lost. So knight f6, probably best. I think it's queen d6. And I have to play for the win. I have a 3-game win streak. I will lose it if I don't play for the win. Also, time's about even. Position now is about even, so why not? Alright, knight c5. Oh wait, takes bishop d4. Nice one. Yeah, I can't play for the loss. It's a choice between playing for a win and playing for a draw. And so... I mean, that still might be decent for me. I mean, I keep the bishop pair and some pressure against your queenside. Alright, you want the queens on. Interesting decision. Time's even. I got the bishop pair, pawn down, but they got a lot of play. And your pieces are kind of restricted, so it's hard for you to have moves. Oh, sweet, I get a pawn. Okay, now material's even, and I think I just have a lot of winning chances. Gotta be careful not to hang a pawn. Alright. King to e1. Oh shoot. Shoot! Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm not dead. In fact, I'm up a queen. I think at this point I can safely say I'm winning. Alright. So that's a win. I'm playing against somebody else with 45 points. I know, but usually you want to, like, clinch the team match. If you, even if you're much better, but there are some chances that your opponent is going to slip out of it, it's much better in a team match if a draw will clinch the team result to just sacrifice a couple rating points for your team to score. Knight d4. I've got a very nice position here. e5. Queen a5. Okay, that's a nice one. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I think I've played him before. I'm pretty sure I had a decent result as well because his name doesn't inspire dread. Like a certain Nakamura. Because I've been playing far down. It went up like 2 points. Much you can hope for when you're playing down. So, I think a6 is reasonable. Bishop c6, I can maybe take on e1 and play rook c8. Bishop d7, rook takes c2, rook d8 check, bishop f8, bishop h6, knight d7. Sorry. Ah, you can take on a8 too. But you don't, so that's fine. So white has an edge because of his pressure against my queen side. That's fine. I mean, you can take a6, but because you hang e4. Now I guess I gotta defend it. Rook d8, rook takes b7. Oh, you could have taken on b7 and played bishop c5. You missed a chance there. Okay, rook b5. Now if bishop h6, knight d7, and rook b8. Go. I have an outside passed pawn, which may become relevant if we exchange into a pawn ending. Or even a knight ending. Outside passed pawns are so difficult to deal with in those type of endings. Oh, brother. I'm losing a pawn. I gotta gotta stay awake. If I can stay awake, I should have some counter chances. And play just like sleep. Oh, sweet. Wait, doesn't win. I thought I had bishop a3, but he has knight c4. Oh, I had to go for that, otherwise I lost the pawn. Okay, this stinks. Especially since he's one of my competitors. What is up with this stupid interface? The thing keeps popping up and down. Yeah, bishop a3 was the move. But I think by that point I was already lost. Come on! Nato. $2,800. Could have been a card. I've beaten this guy. Never beaten Nakamura. Matter of time though. Play him so many times. I think the game I beat Renato in was similar to this, except it went better in the opening. Alright, I'm going to take on a5. He takes a5, knight b3. Threatening to take on a5, a4, knight a5, and I get my knight to c6. It may not be as nice as his location on c5, but I can dislodge his knight, so well, he's dislodging mine. We're even. Maybe we're not even. He's gonna take the knight. I might just go c5. Fine, I'm down a pawn. Let's see you try to keep it. That's a pretty successful try to keep it. Or is it? Queen to c7. Queen b8, that's an excellent response. Alright. I don't like white. White is sound material. Offered straw. I have a lot of counterplay for the pawn. I doubt it's enough, but I have some practical chances. Though I'd prefer to have more than practical chances against 2800. I am afraid I will have to settle for those. Come on. Just annoying. Targeting a4, if I can win that, then material's even. Also with f4, I open up the position, and if he takes, I can't check on. I can technically check on e7, but he gets a ton of play for the exchange. So instead, I'm gonna take on e8 and take on f4. A lot of activity. Sure, you have queen to yeah, you have queen to e3 check. You should probably play that. No? I'm starting to get some real chances. Check. King f6? Oh man. Hoping he'd walk into the fork. He has a lot less time than I do, but... Oh wait, I had rook g7 check. Wait, no, he had that anywhere there. Shoot. Check. I take d6. Knight d5. Check. Oh, come on. It's fast. I didn't take it. Why not? I can do this. I did it! I beat a 2800. Yes! I swindled him. Thanks. I lived. Okay, so this is a 2000 rate. Oh, wait a minute. Was I supposed to check it before? I don't think so. I lived. That got crazy. Thanks for the congratulations, everyone. Appreciate it. I'm just glad I didn't lose. Wait, did I destroy a streak? Let me check. I destroyed like a 8-game win streak. I'm sure he hates me right now. I'm very relieved. Okay, so now I gotta focus on beating this 2000 rated Beta Master, who's really underrated because he's like, how many points does he have? He's got 14 out of 20. Apparently he's not that underrated. Okay, we've got a hanging pawn structure. With pretty natural play for both sides. Although I think I'm a little bit better. Just because white doesn't have that many pieces on the board. Usually you want a lot of pieces on the board for active counterplay in these types of structures. That's why it's your pawn structure's worse. Thanks, Quentin. Yeah, how many games did he won in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I destroyed an 8-game win streak. Problem was he had to play for a win and he didn't get it. So now Vukwar might steal his number 2 spot. Okay, I forget that it does that. D5. I don't think the past D pawn's that strong, so I think I'm gonna take. What are you thinking about? Possible the reason this guy's 2000 is his time management. Yeah, to be fair though, that game was a little bit crazy, and this one is a little bit quieter, not much going on. So I'm gonna make it so that in order to give the pawn back, he has to... Yeah. Down. Leaving heavily. Okay, so bishop takes g2, king takes g2, now queen c5. And I'm uncovering some tactics on the knights. He's gonna have to defend it. How is he gonna do that? Probably not knight b3, because then I take and he has to take back the knight. I'm glad you have that confidence in Beaver Twitch. So who was commentating, by the way? I didn't manage to catch that. Because Predicting isn't knowing. Did he like a random guy? Never seen him before. He usually has his name on like Arena Kings with. Alright, so king to e6, probably knight e4, and knight to check. Fidel Castro Corrales. Yeah, didn't win. We didn't know anyone was commenting on that. Yay, on TV. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was gonna lose, and I didn't. So, yay. Hey, ethical kid. You missed it. You beat it 2800. That guy. Renato Terry Luchon. Not Vupar. I lost against him twice. Okay. If I can win this game, I get above 2600 again. Alright, he does this weird opening. It's not very common. You just give up the bishop pair for no compensation whatsoever. Alright, so let's go queen a4. I know black often wants to put his knight on a6 anyway in these structures, so why give him a head start? Alright. Don't watch the stream and drive. I guess audio is okay, just don't watch the video. You'll know what happens based on audio. Yeah, promoting safe driving practices. Don't twitch and drive. I think my bishop has good potential to be better than the knight. Though it could definitely go everywhere. You don't solve mates in one and drive, yeah. I think the harder the puzzle, the worse it is for driving. Thank you for the follow. I was... Okay, that's a troll account. I'm not willing to say the name. Thank you for the follow, but you're an obvious troll account, so you don't. You're getting banned. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I forgot it shows up on the screen. Yeah. Alright, so let's go focus on this game. So black has to be careful about queen b8. With that in mind, knight d6 looks natural, but then I have queen to g5. Now what? So my bishop's becoming better than the knight. See every Twitch. Ah, okay. I see what you're doing there. I think I still get my king to e5 though. I wouldn't call it GG. I just think I'm better. Alright, bishop e1. King e5. I get my king to the important outpost, and I have a good edge in the endgame. Now, I think I infiltrate, don't I? Yeah, I start a pawn race. King f6, knight c4, king g7. Oh. Draw, maybe. But I'm definitely the one pressing. Black's passed pawn isn't really much of anything. I go a4, and where's it going? Alright, fair enough, but I still have the h pawn. Alright. Thought it was better, but I'm not sure anymore. Oh, wait, I think I'm... Oh, it's check. Shoot! Completely missed that. Ouch. I had to, otherwise the pawn would queen. My counterplay is far too slow. Alright, 50 points is not bad. If I can get another one this game, that would be good. If I can't, that's fine too. Yeah, e5 was the final mistake. Could have left it on e4 for better chances. Probably just played h5. He takes the knight and then I go for it. This can't be good for black. I mean, I'm gonna take on f7. Knight takes d2. It's not gonna work. Knight e6, f5. Knight g5, h4 traps the knight. So you have to allow bishop takes f7 check. Queen h4. Queen h4 would have been good for black. As it is, I think this is just completely crushing. Queen d5, f7. And I win the house. Everything is moving for black. Also, rook h6 is coming, so check. Sure. Bishop h5 to dislodge bishop. Check and play rook to c7. Did I just mess up? Yeah, I just messed up. Could still be winning, but it's by no means trivial anymore. Alright, this helped. Check. You gotta go bishop d5. No, you can't check me. My rook discards everything. And I'm threatening rook h. No, I'm not. I want to play h6 first so I can check on h5 with the bishop. Let's go. I think if I'm fast enough, I win this before time's up. He resigns. Alright, I win it before time's up. Okay, we have 41 seconds left. Can we Scholars Mate this guy? Obviously, it's not going to work. The game isn't even going to finish. It's only 23 seconds left. I could have taken on h7 with the queen. It's not going to affect the result. None. And it looks like the Arena Kings is drawing to a close. Alright, Nakamura in first place. What a surprise. Second place, Renato Terry Lujan. I beat that guy. And third place, Vupar. I didn't beat that guy. So that was fun. Pavel is in following up that, then Klingbeer, Rosen, and me. I did break 2600. So I got that going for me. And I'm solidified. I actually survived the tournament. My rating going in was like 2591. Rating coming out 2593. So I kept that. Good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll stream sometime later this week, most likely on Thursday. And yeah, make sure to check out my YouTube for I'm going to be uploading the stream replay on Wednesday. I have to wait 24 hours and until after it finishes. Yeah, see you all later.